Welcome everybody, MaxspeedTV, Bobby of all the hobbies coming at you. NOMA Super Speedway playoff race number 2 tonight. A little tidbit. Let me show you the guys that we're gonna have here, if I can find them, perhaps. Right here. That's the guys that are going for the chase as of right now. We'll watch them throughout this whole entire race. And also to let you know, well, we got a few cats we can look at too. Those guys right there. So that's always fun. You guys stick around. We're going to hit the anthem, and we'll be right back with the action. Don't go anywhere. And if you do, come on back, because this is going to get good. Trust me.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, you're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight to invade the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
Welcome back, everybody. NOMA Super Speedway League. Race number 2 of the playoffs. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Actually, too many of them. Gonna be getting rid of some of them here soon. But anyway, playoff race number 2. 12 cats fighting their way. All the way. Can it be the champion of this outfit? We'll find out. Remember these guys right here. There's going to be a P behind their names, so that way you know they are in the playoffs. Just about everybody on this list, they've either won championships before, or they've come very, very close, but they definitely won races. Got some real good action coming. And like I said, we do have, if I can find them here again. There we go. We got these guys. We get to watch, keep an eye on them throughout the whole entire race. Gee, that'd be fun. All right, the guys are head into the line to the big grid. And they do, I'll be able to screw up all their last names. Who knows? We'll see. Hope everybody on YouTube's having a blast here on a wonderful Monday night. One work day gone, 4 more to go. If you got to work overtime, well, it sucks to be you. Things are going to get hot and heavy out here tonight. One fast repair is all they're going to get. Tempers will fly. Period. It's going to happen, Captain. And hopefully, we'll be able to get into some of that. You got any drivers out here? Anybody, friends? You want me to say something to your driver, buddy, friend, son, husband, nephew, uncle, grandpa, whatever's racing? You let me know. I'll say it. You know my motto. I don't live by any of them. All right, let's do this. Your polecat, Mr. Cody Nagels, and I got him right there. He is. Driving for MaxspeedTV. That's right, driving for me. Right beside him, the 17, Mr. BK Anderson. Keep an eye on him because he is on a roll. He's been doing very well. Row number 2, another one. Vicente Guerrero. I got his little mug too. Right there he is. Keep an eye on him. He's also a driver who can get the job done. Row number 3 to 31, Joey Hickox. He's going to be another contender for the championship. In the 48, Mr. Schroeder. And I got him too, right here. Row 4 to 38, Garrett Velzy. Number 2, Tater Tot Toller. We got him in here as well. Right there he is. So we got a lot of guys we get to look at tonight. Row 5 to 30, Carl Engel, the 85, Brandon Barrier. Row 6 to 131, Steve Hoppett, the 29, Chris Akers. Row 7 to 24, Jason Miz, the 99er, Robert Nuvendak. Row 8 to 23, Brad Sexton, the 08 of Tommy Cook. Row 9, number 9, Jay Stinson, the 13, Bobby Hart. Row 10 to 37, Joseph Fogg. And the 66, the guy, the debut of racing right here. That's right. He's going to start right here, his debut in iRacing, so he's going to hate it and throw stuff against the wall and cuss and scream like every other driver out here. Welcome to the Club of Karens, buddy. You're going to love it. We call him Fuzzy Boy. Keep an eye on him. This ought to be a hoot. And that's going to be all of them. Music's gone. You've got the 2 MaxspeedTV drivers down on the bottom. Nagels will be on the bottom. BK Anderson will be up top in that 17 machine. Teammates are oh so important here. I'm talking very important. You have 2 stages, 120 and 140. We'll watch them as they come around. Remember, this is race number 2 of the playoffs. There is a lot on the line here. Throw your water bottles down. It's time to go racing. NOMA Super Speedway. First lap, Cody Nagels is going to take it. And he's got his teammate Vicente Guerrero right there behind him. Working his way up right now. Tater Tot Toller to number 2. The 31 of Joey Hickox. He's going to hop up, take a little bit of that momentum off that second line if he can. DEGA big enough he can run 4 wide easily. Plenty of room for these guys. So they will make aggressive, evasive maneuvers. You can count on it. Lots of teammates tonight. Teammate, the effort is unbelievable. And you gotta need them there. But at the very end of the race, the teammate gets thrown out the window. Four of the chase contenders are right there in the top 5. Right off the bat, right here. Now, some of these cats are pretty smart. They'll hang back here in the back, and I'm talking about these guys right here. Running back here with Duvendak. Hanging on. Going nowhere. You can see Fuzzy Boy 66, his debut. He's back here riding along. But Duvendak sits back here like the old pro that he is. He watches this whole entire field. If something happens, he can slow that puppy down, and he's not going to waste a fast repair. If you could sell a fast repair, you can make a fortune in iRacing. And I gotta check this out. If I can get the good look right here. And there it is. That's Fuzzy Boy's face. And there they are running together. I'm hearing a little bit of noise back here. We've already got trouble going already. Lap 4, we got our first caution. As you can see, the 29 of Acres is tore all to pieces. Run it back and see if we can find out where or what. And we can see it right here. Pretty simple. Right along with the 131. Maybe we can get a better picture of it here. Take a look at Hoppett's point of view on top. See what we can see. Yeah, it looks like they got bump drafted just a little bit. He got squirrely. Trying to come back up on the line. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Back it up and we'll watch it again. Well, maybe we won't either. Apparently, it didn't like it. But I'll tell you what. iRacing's infamous wisdom decided somehow or another jumping ahead, and I don't know why. But anyway, they're all going to come into the pits. Not quite sure how or what. A little bit of bumping going on there and got a guy squirrely, and that took care of that problem. And here they all come. Now look, you don't want to use your fast repair right away if you don't have to, because you're on borrowed time for the rest of the entire race. But some of these guys are paying the price for it already and early. You can see the 30, he's got it. Carl Engel, he's had to use a fast repair. Akers has had to use a fast repair. So that little incident costed 3 guys have to use their fast repair already. We're only on lap 6. This time it's going to be a swap. It's going to be Guerrero, Nagels, Hickok, Schroeder, and Toller. And you know what? All 5 of these cats right here, they are all going for that playoff position round. And 4 of the 5 we have on candid camera. So we got our first caution. Gives me a time to show off some of these guys' paint schemes. And there's Fuzzy Boy in the 66. He's going to stay out of trouble tonight. Doing pretty well. He's in 13th spot. Welcome to iRacing world there, guy. We ain't got to worry about you losing any hair over iRacing because you ain't got none. So that's a good start. Guerrero's going to be at the bottom. Nagels will be up top. And your pushers is going to be Mr. Hickox, the number 31 machine, and Schroeder in a 48. These cars are totally different than the trucks. These cars you can push, you can beat the socks off of them. And you ain't got to really worry about getting the guy too squirrely or getting him loose or anything. It's not that big of an ordeal. Not like the trucks. You can breathe out of the truck and you can spin him. These guys you can beat and fight and claw your way around. And that's what we like. Michelle, nice to see you out there. Of course, that's going to be BK's mother. Always here in chatting with us. And there's BK in that 17 machine. I think he changes paint schemes every race just to mess with him. Well, we're going to tighten it back up. We're going to go green again. We've only had 1 caution so far. They'll settle in nicely, I'm sure. Seven laps out of 94 complete. And we're just getting started. Race number 2 of the playoffs. And like I said, all these guys right here are fighting for it. These 12 trying to make their mark and work their way up. And every one that you see scrolling across, if there's a P after it, that means a playoff contender. Pace truck in, we're going to gather it up. We're going to do it again right here. Green flag, here we go. You could already tell it. The MaxspeedTV twins are right there together, 1 and 2. On the outside, Schroeder. A little bit of help from the 17, the BK Anderson. And of course, I like to call him the pusher because he does it better than anybody. And I'm talking about the 29 of Chris Akers. Actually being your points leader so far in this chase. Riding on top of Anderson's car. When you get into these cars, the only thing you've got to worry about is overheating. Something that you really got to watch and be careful of. But other than that, you can beat the daylights out of each other. I wonder who our unwanted visitor is. I'm not seeing it. Well, let me know. Brandon, keep an eye on an unwanted visitor out here in my chat. You see somebody, you get rid of them. Looking at 3 wide already. Fuzzy Boy in the 66 coming, or the 99 here coming out of nowhere. Take a look at this. And that's going to be Duvendak. Running a Fuzzy Boy paint scheme. He's already trying to make something happen here early. And he's got some help behind him because he's got Stenson right there in tow along with Bobby Hart. Nancy, nice to see you out here in YouTube. And of course, she's watching her son. Whoa! Take a look right there. Schroeder in the 48. And there he is. He was thinking about taking a peek and making it 4 wide there for just a little bit. I think he kind of changed his mind, got back in there. See the concentration in his eyes. And you can see the wheel work that he's having to do. And you can see these two cats right here leading the top and the bottom line. And now it looks like Schroeder went up top. Now he's going to drop her down into the middle, I think. As you can see, these guys can put these cars just about anywhere. The 14 and the 2. They touch for just a little bit. And I'm talking Tater Tot Toller in the number 2 machine. Right there he was. He's gathered it up. No problems. But you can see how racy these guys are getting out here tonight. You would never know it was a playoff race. I mean, these guys are just letting it all hang out on a Monday night. Chris Akers up on the top line. He's carrying Duvendak with him. Trying to get up there close to these guys. You know what I always say, don't you? The best place to be is in the rocking chair where you're safe as in your mama's arms. And that's right there where Cody Nagels is, the first car on that bottom line. Well, last week we had 2 cautions and it happened with the leader. So I guess that's not necessarily true what I've been saying. It can happen anywhere. Some guys want to be out front. Some guys want to hang out way back into the back. Toller on the outside, and he's getting a great push by another guy that can push around here, Jason Miz. Miz is no stranger. To push it, let me tell you. You can see how close these guys are. That top line, I mean, they are close. And that's why they're able to move up like they are and put Toller right there in the rocking chair in front of Nagels. First stage is coming up on lap 20. Brandon Barrier, where's he at? There he is. Get rid of this so we can take a look at that car. I like it. I like it. DNN. Something or another. Brandon's been doing a good job out here. Throughout this league, actually. Hanging in. He did not make the chase this time around, but that doesn't mean he won't make it next time. They call him Tater Tot. Right there he is. In the black muscle shirt. Concentration in his eyes. Miz, the 24, looking for a little help to get up there, the drop down in front of him. Looks like the 48. Schroeder might have got shuffled right there to the outside a little bit. He's going to have to wait for a little help from BK Anderson in the 17 to catch up with him. Back here in the back still, there's the 38, Garrett Velzy. Right there he is in the Lowell's machine, hanging out with these guys. We'll watch him, riding with him. Sitting back here, comfortably numb. Waiting for something to happen so he can avoid it and save a fast repair. Throw a blanket over the first 20 cars. They are tight. Or 15 cars, I should say. They are tight. Now, every single one of these guys that's in the chase right now, they're not exactly, how can I say this? They're not exactly being very cautious early in the race. Not at all. Schroeder getting pushed way back. Nobody out there want to play with him on that high line just yet. Here comes Velzy. He's taking a peek. He may hook up with him. Tater Tot down in the bottom. He's got Nagels in tow. Behind him will be the Joey Hickox in the 31. .24 Miz up on that top, or I should say the middle now. Looks like BK Anderson's trying to get something going up there. Him and Schroeder. Gonna go to see who's gonna get the stage 1 points here. And believe you me, they are very, very important. Miz crossed the finish line right there. First. I'm gonna tell you what, when you got that 29 acres, whoa, trouble back here in the back. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna take a bunch of them out. Somebody just went end over end. I don't know who it was, but man, they went flying. Oh, that's gonna be caution number 2. Let's see if we can find it. Somewhere between the 30 and the 85, and it kind of looks like maybe. Can't tell till I get a better view here. We'll back it up. Let's watch the 85, the Brandon Barrier, and the 30 of Carl Engel. Let's see what happened. They're not touching at all. They're just really close. Real close. And now they're going to touch. To be honest with you, folks, I swear I can't really tell you who's at fault. Definitely looks like the 85's crowding, but he's got every right to crowd. He can run a third line, be in that middle. But man, they are really close. And right there, they just get a little too close. And of course, the 14, Vicente Guerrero, is going to take it on that one. And somebody went flying end over end down here. We'll figure out who that is. BK Anderson misses one and drills another one. These guys are really taking a beating back here. And it looks like the 66 is going to get his taste of one of his first big ones. A lot of guys involved in that one, man. A lot. And they're all going to come in. Trying to get rid of some of this stuff is going to be fun. Nice. Not sure how or why we get all the stuff on chat that we got, but we got it. The more you remove, the more they come back. You simply have to love YouTube. What can I say? Cody Nagels. He's going to be your leader out here. Here's your top 5. Nagels, Akers, Hickox, Guerrero, and Tater Tot Toller. There's Guerrero. There's Nagels. There's Tater Tot Toller. And Schroeder in the 48. He back here a little ways. Had to use a fast repair, so he's going to be running on borrowed time as well as some of these other guys. Oh, you know, sometimes you don't get anything on our YouTube channel, then other times we get a lot of ridiculous stuff. I don't know. I'm starting to give up. Nagel's doing pretty well right now. He's led 11 laps of this race. And of course, Chris Akers up here. He hasn't led anything, but give him a little bit. Joey Hickox is having a really good run. He's right up here. Top 3, top 4 so far the entire race. Looking to get a win and a championship. Told me earlier when I talked to him, it's been since he's had a win. He could use one. And of course, Brian Keith, here he comes. He's going to be back in the 19th spot. And we're talking about Mr. Anderson, if I can find him. There he is. He's going to be in the 20th spot, him and Brandon Bear. But you know what? So far, nobody, to my knowledge, is a lap down. So that's a good thing. Your big race summary? Oh, there it is. 2 cautions, 11 lead changes. Laps led, there they are. The 6, the 3, and the 4. $23 out of 94 in the books. NOMA Super Speedway Series. They're going to fire off again here after this is over with, the season here. So look them up. And they also teamed up with the AG Solar Solutions. That's another league. Look them up as we go back green flagging. Hickox is going to take a peek on that high side. The 29 of Akers and the 14 Guerrero, they're going to hook up as well. They got some momentum going up here. Now, one would think, with only 20 cars in here, that we wouldn't have, 2 cautions already in 24 laps. But we did. Look at the run that middle line's got. It's going to stick Hickox and Akers both down in front of the number 6 machine of Cody Nagels. They got a great run in the middle right there and just dropped it right down. Duvendak doing some pushing. Well, actually, he's being pushed by the 38 of Garrett Velzy. Now, you got some teammates here, obviously. You can see it. Guerrero and Nagels. And you also got Joey Hickox and the 9 of Jay Stenson, their teammates. So just wait till they all get hooked up together. Bobby Hart started 18th, and here he sets 7th. Hickok's in the rocking chair. You see the 48 sticking his nose out there thinking about 3 wide. Need to get more help on that top line if they want to go anywhere. I can tell you right now, Hickox is a happy camper with the Acres right there behind him. And we're talking about the tractor H&H, which is a sponsor for the other team that NOMA, other league NOMA teamed up with, I should say, the AG Solar Solutions. Akers' job is to keep that 31 out there in front, so the MaxspeedTV boys can't get a good run and drop one of them in front of the 31 here, Hickox. And you can see they're really running hard. Now we're taking a look at Guerrero. Now both of the MaxspeedTV drivers up here on borrowed time. What's that mean? Well, it means they've used their fast repair already. And quite frankly, that's a little scary when you're only in a 28 laps of a 94 lap race. And Nancy, you're right. Bobby Hart's doing a good job right there. You see him in the middle on that 13 machine. Manny Ray's having a good run tonight. The guy in his debut in the 66 machine, doing the smart thing. He's just hanging back in the back here watching the show. Staying with the draft. He's not losing it. He's just hanging back here. And I think we're going to probably, at some point, we've been out here for about 8 laps now. We may actually possibly get to see our first green flag pit stop, which we all know that can be a hit or a miss thing. MaxspeedTV boys are separated. Akers is going to come up. Guerrero's going to hook up with him. Stenson's going to be right behind him. And Cody has not used the fast repair. Kevin, he's in good shape still, buddy. Hickox showing some muscle out here in that 31 machine. Inside, Guerrero gonna do the pushing up on this middle line right here. Now this is what it's like when you're a driver. You anticipate the guy's gonna hold a good line, and you come right up and you give him the little push comes to shove, and you get out of these turns. Sometimes you can get one in at the tri-oval too. But these cars, like I said, you can beat and bang all day long if you want. Now, you guys can't see it, but the only thing you got to worry about right here and right here. Oil and temperature. Because you can burn these puppies up. You can blow them right up. Next lap or stage will be lap 40, I believe. And quite frankly, we had a caution right there at lap 20, so I'm not sure which one got that stage points out of that deal. I'll have to find that out for you. Coming up on our first lap traffic right here. That's going to be the 04. Ambrose is going to go a lap down. He's going to keep it up against the wall and stay out of trouble. Like I said earlier, with your scrolling going across the screen, anything that's got a P after the last name, that's a playoff contender. Taking a look at 4 of our drivers. You can see how much they really study with their eyes. They are really focused. You can see them talking back and forth in a separate Discord with their teammates. This is no different than the real deal, except a whole lot cheaper. But you need your teammates to help you out. Now the number 2 and the 48 of Toller and Schroeder, they're teammates. Obviously the 6 and 14 are teammates. The 31 and 9 are teammates. So you got about 3 different teams up here working together. And the 66 decides to go in and do a rookie maneuver. Hey, he didn't hit anything. He just got to get caught for speeding down pit road. That's all. So on a butt pucker scale, he's probably about a 7 right there. But he didn't hit anything, and he didn't hit anybody, so that's a good thing. No problems. B.K. Anderson, he is going to go a lap down, but he's going to come into the pits, and he's going to come in by himself. I don't know if that's really going to hurt him or not. But there he is. He's got some damage, and he's not used a fast repair yet. Hickok's still on the bottom of the 31 machine, hanging. Vicente Guerrero. Dustin, how are you doing tonight? Who's your driver? Don't be shy. Stetson's getting closer and closer to his teammate. He's just about side by side right now. Art's hanging out back here in the back is what he's doing. See, he's just hanging out right here. See how he slows up? He don't want to catch up with him, guys. He wants to sit back here, doing a veteran move. Coming up on lap 38, at 40, we will have our last stage. And those are points. And the 2 cats, actually the 4, 5, 6, top 6 cars are all in the chase. Will they go out? Will they fan out and make it 3 or 4 wide here at the end? Well, they're already going to start 3 wide right now. And that's going to be Schroeder, and he's got Tic Tac Duvendak right there. He's got Fuzzy Boy on the hood. And they're getting a little squirrely up here in front. The 14 drops right down behind Hickox. Guerrero does. Schroeder made a nice move right there. He got enough momentum. Drops right down in front of Hickox now. And I'm not sure. Some of these guys are heading into the pits already right now. And here comes the MaxspeedTV boys. And I think that's the only ones. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm not quite sure why they've done that, considering that the stage caution's coming up right here. I might have to ask them that. But here we are fighting for that stage 2 points. And man, look at Duvendak shove Tater Tot Toller right up to the front. Now you got some teammates up front, 1 and 2. Here comes a few more guys breaking off into the pits. Toller says, go ahead. I need some stage points. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a possibility this lap 40 right here. It might be possibly a green flag stage. I'm not sure. The 04 back in the 15th spot, even though he's leading these guys around here. Here comes a couple more, gonna peel it off, and it does look like, yep, Akers is gonna go with him. As he locks him up. And there's your stage winner. It's gonna be Jason Miz. So that is going to be the stage, second stage and only stage here we gotta worry about. But Miz is going to get him some points. Toller's going to bring it in on second. Velzy ends up third on that one. Tommy Cook fourth, and fifth is Duvendak. Now, the 04, he's going to get his lap back, which is a good thing. Now, BK Anderson also is a lap down. Akers is on his way back out after being in the pits. These guys are all going to bunch back up here, and they're going to come in as well. Miz, Toller, Velzy, Duvendak, and Cook. That's going to be your top 5 out of the pits. 42 laps down. In the books of 94. We got 5 that are at least 1 lap or more down, but I do believe that 24 right there is set pretty. He's just waiting to get the go around, the wave around, and he'll get his lap back. As some of these other guys are going to be heading into the pits here, I do believe. There they all come. Gonna top it off. Brandon, you are correct. That is going to be a perfect throwback, I think, that 29. Either that or Akers just put the he just put the Reese cups on that machine because he knows I'm on a diet. He's trying to screw with me. I'm not sure. Steve Hoppett. He's going to be leading these boys off along with Mr. Miz right here. Just a little bit of damage. Take a look. A little damage behind Miz. He's not used the fast repair yet. He doesn't need to. This is not a big deal. As long as those two areas are the same, this indentation here does not matter. They'd still be able to push him just like he never had any damage at all. But if you're not square, you will hook him and turn him. Brandon, you take care of it, buddy. Apologize for the unnecessary BS in YouTube, folks, but let's just face it, the world's full of stupid, mean people. And apparently we're going to have to deal with some of them tonight. $44 out of 94 in the books. Lights out on a pace car. And we still got 5 guys that are a lap down. Now BK Anderson, he's a lap down. And believe it or not, Chris Akers is going to be a lap down as well. Bobby Hart's a lap down. As they all line back up, we'll do it again. Vicente Guerrero. We got him. There he is. Calm, cool, and collected. He's going to be up top. And they might want to hurry up and catch up here. We'll see if they get the green flag, which I do believe they will. They seem like they are lined up. Away we go, green flag. Top it on the bottom of the 131. You can see Nagel's right there. Want nothing more to get with his teammate in that 14, Guerrero, so they can get together. unable to do anything as of yet. And now they're going to hook up. Stenson's right behind them. Now these guys are fanned out quite a bit, actually. Give them a little bit and they should all bunch back up eventually. A little tidbit about Cody Nagels. He's never won a broadcasted race by MaxspeedTV, his sponsor. That's right. He's been a bridesmaid. He's never been a bride. And man, he would love to get that monkey off his back. Of course, by now it's not a monkey. It's, I don't know, it's probably an elephant. Stenson up there with a 29 behind him, wanting to get his lap back. You can guarantee it that Akers is going to push that number 9. Looking back here a little ways, you can see them all single file right back here, right? Staying right in tow, you see Duvendak up there in the Fuzzy Boy machine. Some of these guys have used their fast repair already, and they got to try to keep their nose clean. Nagel's in the bottom of the rocket chair. His teammate Vicente right there with him. 29 trying to get his lap back the hard way. Trying to white knuckle ride it around here. He races his way back and get it. And BK Anderson is right there with him. So you got a couple cats up here trying to get their lap back. And take a look right here, huh? Duvendak pushing the 04 Ambrose. I mean, pushing him. These two guys are hooked up pretty well, and the 31 Hickox realizes it, and he's going to join in the game there. Got to join in that little twosome. Three wide. Now I'm telling you, you can beat, like I said before, you can beat the tar out of these cars. You really can. You just got to be kind of careful a netcode don't set in. And that's where iRacing, it thinks you're going to wreck, and they just wreck you. Stenson right there in the middle, though. Akers behind him, trying to get him out there a little bit. But, man, I'm telling you right now, the pusher on the move is going to be Duvendak. Vicente picks it up a little bit on the bottom. You can see the 48 machine, Schroeder, he's back into things. The guy who's been battling around up top here for a while, we ain't seen him. He's sitting back here a little bit, talking about Toller. John Black, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you out here. There's Toller, smiling from ear to ear. But right now, your leader, Ambrose Nebel, I believe is the last name. If not, it is tonight. But boy, he's a happy camper. He could drop right down to the rocking chair right there if he wants to, but he's not doing it. And I don't know if he's just because he wants to stay with that 99 of Duvendak or not. But Duvendak wasn't clear to drop down. But the 04 was. Here comes Vicente pushing again. But the 31 trying to get something going. That's Brad Sexton. He's been quiet tonight. He's beginning to make himself noticeable. He knows how to get around this track. John, I'm doing okay, buddy. Me and Brandon's had a heck of a time with all the stupid stuff on YouTube, but we're making it. We're getting it through. And I appreciate all your help, Brandon. A one-man band makes it tough. As you can tell, Negils still out front down in that rocking chair. And here comes BK Anderson. Gonna get his lap back the hard way. Trust me, you've got nothing to worry about, Michelle. It's still very, very early. I'm sure BK will get that lap back, no trouble. As long as he's not involved in anything. John, congratulations on your new job, buddy. What you doing? Nagel's still on the bottom with Guerrero pushing. But I'm telling you, Duvendak, he is a pushing. It says if you could read this, I'm drunk. Alrighty then. As he finally drops down into the rocking chair. Now Duvendak's got to hope that the number 9 machine of Jay Stinson can return that favor he did to the 04. Do the same thing. Push me up there. No more stages. Stages are done. Duvendak right there in the middle with Stenson in tow. And I don't know if that hood he's got. Now that's Fuzzy Boy, believe it or not. And Fuzzy Boy, the hood on that thing, maybe it's aerodynamic with no hair. I don't know. But actually, the picture of that guy is actually this guy back here. So they're just having a lot of fun tonight. And it's a good league to get into if you're looking for one. I hear the broadcaster's not all that good, but you can ignore him. Duvendak in the middle right here. Whoa! A little touchy-feely going on up there in that top line, but Duvendak's by himself right here in the middle. Now here comes a problem, because these cats right here are getting ready to pounce on lap traffic right up here. Like I always said, that's Tater Tot going to go a lap down, but these guys are about ready to pounce on him like a fat lady on a banana split. Anderson still fighting his tail off to get his lap back. Now he's got Duvendak behind him. And if there's anybody praying and hoping for a caution, it would be BK Anderson right there. So he can get back around. And join these guys and be on that same lap. Duvendak on the outside. Now BK's a happy camper. Down here on that bottom, you're not going to get rid of him. He'll stay right there. But I do believe, yeah, we got a little bit more traffic up here. And that will be the 13 of Bobby Hart. And he's going to end up going 3 laps down. And he's got to stay out of the way. And he does. Saxon up there by himself in the third line up against the wall. He has no help. Nobody wants to dance with him. Not yet, anyway. Hickox is going to take that lead, sitting nice and pretty. On the bottom, Tater Tot Toller. I got him right here. There he is. He's on that top line, and he's got his teammate, and there he is. So Schroeder and Polar, 2 teammates on that top line working it. Some of the guys coming in. Just a couple of them right here. The rest of them are staying out still. "16 laps since the last time they seen pit road. And we've not had a green flag pit stop yet, I believe. Duvendak trying to secure his spot for this championship playoff. Hickox, he's showing some strong moves up here. Been up here most of this whole evening, and he started 5th. His teammate Stenson's back here in the 9th spot. And Skippy's not racing tonight, John. And you be safe in that 3rd shift. I did it for a little over 20 years. Many nights I don't remember how I even drove home. One eye open. So it's going to be Hickox, Duvendak, and Nagels. And here these guys come. They're coming in now. First green flag pit stops right here. And everybody does it nicely. A little shocked that Duvendak didn't go with them. But he might have other plans. And yes, they'll have to make another stop after this one too, I believe. Appreciate you guys that hit the like button for these guys. They're doing a great job. And absolutely no tornadoes this week, thank God. I've had my share of them last week. And here these boys come. And they're going to lock them up. And it looks like Miz is going to go out and take a little grass with him. But no big deal. He's going to be fine, I believe. I don't think he got caught speeding. You know, we're going to find out, though, because we'll ride with him. Pulls into his pits. We'll see if he got a if he got caught speeding there or not. Getting all his tires. And yes, he did. Yep. You can see him sitting there waiting patiently, but he got caught speeding down pit row, I believe. That could put him a lap down for sure. He's awaiting. Here they come out of the pits. And the 08 of Tommy Cook. He was leading briefly. Until he gets ran by these 4 cats right here. Nagels, Guerrero, Hickox. And the 17 to BK Anderson. Still fighting his tail off to get his lap back. John, you used my line, but thank you. I appreciate you caring about me. Yeah, hit the like button for these guys. Let them know you appreciate it. If not, I could get fired and they'll hire another broadcaster who stutters. Then you wish I was back. Nagels and Guerrero, we got them right here. Where's these ugly mugs at? Right there, these two cats. They're working really well together. BK being the buffer between those guys and the 31 of Joey. '29 trying to get his lap back as well, so you got a nice little battle going on between the 17 of BK Anderson and the 29 of Akers. They want their laps back. And I don't know. I still say that there'll be at least a caution or two before this thing's over with, and they'll get, one of them will get it back anyway. There goes BK again. Hickox is going to get right along behind him. And there's Biz. He's going to go a lap down. Forget being caught speeding in pit road, I do believe. There he is. He's got to settle in right here. Now, Nagels and Anderson, they've been teammates before. Anderson was a MaxspeedTV driver as well. And I'm not sure why he's still not. Guess we'll have to find that out. But anyway, they run very well together. So Anderson's going to be a happy camper being out front, having those boys right behind him. But I got to tell you right now, Hickox is doing a fine job up there without any teammates around him. Not to mention the 48 Schroeder, he's doing a good job as well because his teammate is way back. They're way back here. And you can see they're out in no man's land. Riding on top with Velzy. Just kind of hanging back here, staying with the draft. He knows there's plenty of time before he needs to make any kind of a move. He's had to use a fast repair already, so he's kind of on borrowed time. He knows he's got to be careful. And speaking of being on borrowed time, let's go through and see who is on borrowed time, having to keep their nose clean for the rest of this race. Well, the 14 of Vicente Guerrero, he's one of them. The 48 is Schroeder, he's on borrowed time along with Tommy Cook. Velzy, like I said, he is. 04 machine back here. Ambrose Nebel, I believe, he is on borrowed time. Steve Hoppett back here in the 131 is. BK Anderson up front fighting to get his lap back. He's on borrowed time. The 29 of Akers is. Brandon's in the pits. He said, "The heck with it, I'm done." He was on borrowed time as well. Now, Tater Tot, he's coming out of the pits. So he's been in and he's out. The problem is he's out by himself. He needs to hook up with some of these cats right here coming up on him, maybe. $69 out of 94 in the books. The summary report. 3 cautions. 34 lead changes. That's pretty impressive. Anderson's up here saying, for the love of God, come on, caution, where are you at? Because him and that 29 acres, they're fighting to get their laps back. You betcha, I got those delete buttons working hard tonight. And guess what? I'm gonna use it again. You know, I must be a pretty decent broadcaster if I have my own followers that like to mess with me. I don't know. I guess that's how I'm gonna take it. Either that or I'm just gonna have to realize the world's full of buttheads. Probably never had a date in her life. Nagels, he's still on the bottom. And he's still trying to get this lead. But man, look out for the 31 of Hickox. He is right there. Well, thanks, Brandon. I appreciate that, buddy. Hickox on the top, being pushed by the 29. Now, I'm telling you, Akers can push. There's no doubt in my mind. This guy, he would push his grandmother down the stairs if she was in front of him. There's no doubt about it. He would do it. He even said he probably would. He don't care if he wins or not. He just loves pushing. And right now, to be honest with you, seeing that car in my rearview mirror, especially if I was Hickox in the 31, I'd have a smile from ear to ear. If you guys was with me last week's broadcast, there was a little dude on here by the name of Nathan Aldridge. I do believe that's who the one is right now in chat playing with us, because he has several accounts. He's smarter than us. He's quite the nerd. Duvidak's stuck right back here, currently in 4th. He just gonna let these laps wind down a little bit. John, you're killing me. Tell you what, Hickox is really strong. Teammate, way back here. Back in his 9th spot. And I'm telling you, that's another one. These guys would love to see some kind of a caution so they all can catch back up and be together again. I'm beginning to wonder if Anderson was on the lead lap. I'm wondering how close he'd be from leading the most laps. Kind of not fair. Hickok still up top right there. Going nowhere, actually. Just hanging out. Guys are giving themselves quite a bit of room, I can see. That's a good thing as they come up on the 131. That's Hoppet. He's going to get out of the way. Toller, he's a lap down back here. Man, there's so many guys that are a lap down. It's not even funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 guys that are a lap down here. And I'm sure they're all praying for a caution. Sitting here with Cody. Now, all that movement you see in that steering wheel, that's the exact same movement. Here, we'll show it to you. That's the exact same movement that you're going to see right there of this wheel. Watch how close his hands are in that cockpit compared to what his hands are doing in his rig. It mimics it almost perfectly. Hickox, he comes way back here. Now the boys are going to have to come in for the pits. That's just because they were getting pretty close on fuel. But the rest of these guys, I say they got a little ways yet before they're going to have to pit again. But they are, I think, going to have to do a splash and go here. As we're starting to wind this thing down. Their hands start to get a little bit sweaty about right now. Perspiration's starting to flow. As we're coming 16 to go at the line. Nagels and Guerrero. They've been running really good, and here they come. They're going to come in right now and top off and get it over with. And they got some help with them. Schroeder's going to be with them. Akers is with them. And I do believe Velzy's with them as well. Yep, he is. There he is, yep. Duvendak now is going to be your leader, but they will be coming in for a splash and go. They do not have enough to go all the way. And here they come. Let's see how they do. Easy peasy. Nagels and Guerrero are out here. And here comes the number 2. That's Tater Tot. That's what they call him. But he would love to get his lap back too. But there comes BK Anderson once again. Tell you what, BK, I hate to say this, Michelle, don't get mad at me. Oh, no! Something happened right there in a bad, bad way. It was nasty. And I don't know exactly what happened. But that's going to bring out the caution. But we will find this one out. Let's slow her down. Maybe I can find this out. I don't know. Let's get with a different view here, maybe to help, if I can find it. I'm not sure. I don't want to say anything until I see it. Oh, looks like the 31 gets into it with BK and sends him down, and he drills Duvendak in the back end, and Duvendak's probably thinking, what in the heck just happened? You see Nagels, he's slip sliding away, trying to hang on to it. You can see all the flames coming out of the tube of Tater Tot. He's trying to lay off of him, but he just can't do it. But he's going to send him into the grass. But the guy just paid dearly for that. John, be careful, my friend. At work. But the guy's going to pay dearly for that. It's going to be this guy right here. And that's going to be Duvendak. And I'm going to run it back to when this happens. All right, just came out of the pits. We're going to ride with him. So you're coming out of the pits after getting all your work done, minding your own business, going through his gears, and right there he gets drilled. And watch him hang on to it. As he just misses Cody, that's a butt pucker factor of about a 10. But what a job he did right there. Or he could have really tore that car all to pieces. And Cody's. Everybody's coming in now under caution. Duvendak got ran over accidentally. But he still got ran over. Tell you what, you refer to anything I do like Biden there, and I will ban you for life on my broadcasts. How dare you? As a matter of fact, you know what? I think I'll just do it anyway. It upset me. Well, I tell you what, there's some real winners out here tonight. Saxton, he's going to lead them off. He's only led 3 laps. But he don't care. He's out front right now. Tommy Cook's going to be second. Velzy will be third. Fourth, Guerrero. Fifth is going to be Hickox. Nagels is going to be sixth. The good news is all that beating and banging that was going on, it didn't damage that car enough to where he had to have a fast repair. Doesn't look too bad. So kind of no harm, no foul. He's got plenty of time. Toller up here, first car to get his lap back. He's currently in 12th. Him and Hoppet, Anderson, Schroeder, Bobby Hart, the 66. All these guys, several laps down. See if I can get a hold of him for a minute. Cody, Bobby, the booth, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
no harm, no foul. Looks like your car's in pretty good shape. You gonna be able to get that thing back up there?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I just want to get connected with Vicente and see what we can do. Suck, BK obviously taking some damage there, but, oh, hey, looks like I'm going to be with Vicente. Yeah, we're good. I went in, took 4 tires, fuel, make sure I'm good to the end. I have nothing to worry about now, so now I can race.
All right, good luck. We're gonna keep an eye on you, pal. Maybe get that elephant off your back.
Yep, if it's pushing Vicente, that's totally fine with me. I just want a max speed win tonight.
You got it, brother. We'll talk to you. Now, another one that I like to talk with, and I ain't really got the time yet, but I'm going to eventually, is right there. Hickox has been up here all evening long. Sexton and Tommy Cook, they've been quiet this whole entire race, and here they are. 12 laps to go, up front, gonna lead this thing. So it's gonna be Sexton and Cook, Garrett Belzi, and Vicente Guerrero is gonna be your pushers. Hickox is 5th, Nagels is 6th, Jay Stenson 7th. Keep an eye on that 9. The 9 and 31 are teammates. Maybe they'll hook up. Oh, yeah. And don't count out this guy, because he's back on the lead lap. The 29, Akers. He is your points leader so far in this chase. Bye-bye pace truck. Line them up, do it again. Are they going to play nice for 11 laps? Are they going to throw nice out the window? We'll get rid of that one, and we'll put this one up. Velzy down in the bottom. Top line's going to branch off. Now we're going to go 3 wide back here. The MaxspeedTV guys are together. And Hickox Racing's together. Hickox is up front for now, up in that top line right there. Vicente pushing him all the way into the rocking chair. He's going to drop right in front of Velzy. 10 to go. This is when you start getting sweaty palms. Ambrose doing a real good job right here. Look at him. He's currently in 6th. Waiting around here for that 29 to see if he's going to be able to make a move back here. Nagel said he doesn't care if he wins. He just wants a MaxspeedTV win right here. He's pushing that 14 of Guerrero. Will he push him up far enough he can drop in front of that 31? Cody takes it down and sticks it right there in front of him. And I'm telling you what, I think he might have took the paint off that 31. That's how close that was. That was a heck of a move right there by those guys. 1 and 2 for now. You can see Akers lurking back here. Eight to go with the line. Hickox is setting 3rd. He's got to try to clear that top line so he can get up there and use that momentum if he can. And you got Velzy right here with him. And I'll guarantee you, if that 31 can clear, he's going to get up on that top line. That's his only shot. But here they come. They're going to close that chance off real quick. Duvendak's back into the picture by himself up here in that third line. Seven to go at the line. Ambrose in the 04 being pushed by Tater Tot Toller. Whoa, the 14 goes up. Something happened right there. And I'm going to tell you what, he is tearing that wall to pieces. And what a stand-up job he just did right there, because that should have been a caution. As a matter of fact, all these guys moved to miss that. Guerrero's going to be sideways, and I am not seeing no caution out at all for nothing. And there's the caution. So I don't know what the heck happened, but I guess we're going to find it out. And I'm going to use that nasty replay thing that guy made a comment about. Let's see if we can find out what happened right here. We'll slow it down. Somewhere in this vicinity. And that's what it is. It looks like Tater Tot. Well, I'm going to say it. Let me get a little closer. This much closer. Let's take a look. You know what? The more and more I look at that one, the more I look at it. Can't tell if two guys are going for that same little spot of real estate or what. You see it right here. It looks to me like Guerrero is coming up. I don't think Guerrero realized the Tater Tot was right there, but it looked to me like Guerrero came up on him. And while take a look at the 29, trying to squeeze through. All these guys are trying to get through there. And they're all bouncing off each other. But you know who made it through the whole thing? That guy did. Nagels, Akers, Garrett Velzy, and Joey Hickox is going to be the pushers. Tommy Cook will be 5th. Jason Miz back here 6th going into the pits. Now, just to let you know, the top 6 drivers are all fighting for this championship. They are in the playoffs. All 6 of these guys. Actually, it's 7. Jay Stenson looks like he's going to come out in the 7th spot. You can see the P behind it. Nagels, Akers, Velzy, Hickox, Cook, Miz, Stenson. And Duvendak's going to pop out here in the pits when he does, 9th through 10th. So this is going to get real nasty in a hurry. Joey, Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. How we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Talked to you earlier, beginning of this race. He says, man, you're due. You'd like to have a win here. I'm telling you what, buddy, you've been a fly in the ointment all night long up here in the front. How you feeling? You got enough to keep these guys back?
Man, I don't know. The 6 and the 29 is always really strong here, and still trying to assess what little bit of damage I may have taken there in that last wreck. But I don't know. We're gonna stay out here, give it all we got, and I don't know. maybe we can end up with a top 3 or victory lane.
Well, I'll tell you what. As a nice broadcaster, you've got just a little bit of damage back in the back. Nothing that's really going to slow you down that much at all, I don't see. Everything else looks to be fairly well. Your front
that's
end,
good to know then.
Your front end's in good shape. Like I said, I don't know if you took a 4X or an 8X, but your back end is not bad at all.
Actually, I didn't even get a 0X out of it, so I didn't think it was all that bad.
Now, it's not. Yeah, it's not bad. You're in good shape. Let's see if you can pull this thing off, man. You're due. You've been running great up here most of the night.
Yes, sir. Well, hope to do it. It's been a fun race. I've had a lot of fun out here tonight.
Well, it's been fun watching. But
well, we're about to put on a great little show for you here.
Oh yeah, it's about to get nasty in a real hurry. Good luck. I'm going to let you get back to your boys. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you, sir.
Like I said, Nagels. I got him. Where's he at? There's his mug. He's never won a broadcasted race of MaxspeedTV. He's been close so many times it's not funny. And here he is. Right in the midst of it. The 29, Chris Akers. He's a tough one. Hickox would love to have that 29 behind him. Velzy is another one right here, the 38. You want to talk about a spoiler alert? You might want to keep your eye on a couple of these cats back here in the back. Velzy, Miz, Stenson, even Sachs. There's still a lot of guys that can win this thing. I'd say the top 10 easily. Duvendak's back here in 10th place trying to get caught back up. You know it. I've seen it 100 times. The first 4 cats end up taking each other out. And then the other 4 will be battling for a win. So 4 through 8. The first 4 can take each other out. It happens all the time. Will it happen here tonight? Just like Nancy said out here in YouTube, you got to use your head. This is for the championship, you know. It's a long road to it. Top 12. Don't wreck yourself out. Don't lose everything you've worked for this whole entire race. If you get the win, great. If you don't, just place. And here we go, back to green flag. And do not miss a gear. Do not try to power shift. Go through them smoothly. As they get up through the gears. Velzy down in that bottom is going to give a smack right there to the 6 of Nagels. And that might be just what he needed to keep him out there because the 29 and 31 train was a-coming. Now, usually when it's 2 or 3 to go, you could care less about your temps. You run it till you blow it. They try to time it out. Where if they blow, it's after they cross the finish line. Akers up top. The 31 in tow. On the bottom, Nagels. He's 2 laps away from winning his first broadcasted race. Is it gonna happen for him? Velzy's job is to push him as much as he possibly can. And watch the 31 push. Trying to get that 29 up there in front of that 6, but it's not going to happen this time. Velzy's doing his job right here, and you can see it's a little dangerous pushing Nagels with that damage on that left. Akers takes it all the way down to the bottom. Here comes the 31 on that top line. And he's got Miz right in tow with him. Now, at some point, these guys are going to try to make those cars 40 feet wide. And that's usually when the trouble occurs. It's the white flag. Who's it gonna be? Hickox has been up here all night long. And out of the blue comes the 08 and a 23 out of no man's land on that top line. What a run they've got. Is it enough? Akers on the bottom. Miz right here in the middle. Coming down. Here's where it gets really nasty when people get turned. Who's it gonna be? Nagels goes through the box. There we go. Now they're turning left and right, and Miz is gonna walk away with this one unharmed. Guys spinning out all over the place. But Jason Miz is your winner, and the 08 of Tommy Cook's going to come in second, and third, with no front end left, will be Joey Hickox. Velzy is going to be, Stinson will be fifth, Velzy will be sixth. Hoppet 8, Duvidek 9th. Cody ends up finishing 11th. Tater Tot Toller will be 12th. BK ends up going 13th. Vicente, way back here, is going to be in his 16th. But a happy camper? Yep, I'd say so. And right there he is. He started 13th. He wins this bad boy. He led 7 laps. But he's going to be the winner of the second race of the playoffs here. NOMA Super Speedway Series. Definitely a happy camper, as he should be. You guys stick around. We'll be back. We'll talk to the top 3. And we'll be back right after this.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're gonna lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane, press and hold your reset button, and we'll come and get you. We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you...
As you can see, the MaxspeedTV instant replays, the cautions, real quick, your race summary, it's pretty simple. 5 cautions, 44 lead changes. That's impressive. Top 3 guys, Mr. Hickox, there he is with a beat-up car. I mean, it is beat up. I'll tell you what, man, Joey, son, you've been up here all night long fighting. I mean, I've said it to other drivers. I'll say it to you. But I'm telling you what, and these other guys you was literally a thorn in their butt. You wouldn't go away. I mean, the hemorrhoid that wouldn't go away, man. You come right back and you keep battling and battling, and you fought these guys up here all night long. And just a little bit shy there towards the end. But man, what a run you had.
Yeah, we actually we kept this H&H Tractor Works Chevy pretty clean all night up there until like the last 100 foot. But I ain't gonna complain about that, man. That was a lot of fun. Got to give props out to Jay Stinson. I told him earlier today. I sent him a text, told him I was going to ride around in the back, try to be here at the end, and he said, "What's the fun in that?" So he was right. I had a blast up there running, fighting for the lead all night long. That was a lot of fun. It's one of my best races I have that I have not won.
You did great. I'm telling you, awesome to see it. I mean, man, oh man, I thought for sure you was going to pull that puppy off there for a little bit, but you know what? Points is what we're looking at right here. Finished third tonight. Got some points. You know, you're looking for the big picture, the big prize.
Yeah, so, that was the main goal. We come out here with some good points tonight, and then we go to my favorite track next week, which is Daytona. So, I'm pretty excited about this round, to be honest with you. I like it the way it's setting up so far.
I'll tell you what, your mom's a happy camper. She kind of coached you right here through YouTube.
Yeah, she always told me if I run a black car, I better stay up front. So that's when Jason taught me into trying to stay up front. I was like, well, I'm going to run a black car tonight then. So.
Well, you know what? Black just might be the thing. You might want to consider doing that through the rest of this championship. It seems to be working.
Yeah, I do like this paint scheme from Spino Designs. He done a really good job on this car. I just like black and silver cars. All my vehicles pretty much have been black vehicles. So.
Couldn't agree more with you.
I do love. I can't go away without thanking Ag Solar Solutions. They put a lot in for my race team and iRacing in general for me. So special thanks to them for letting me do this, run these special paint schemes like this one tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good looking paint scheme. I really like it a lot. Who else you want to thank before I let you get out of here, pal?
Oh man, I got to thank Bobby Hart. He worked with us all night long. Jay Stinson, my sponsors, Manny Ray, Cemetery Designs. Whosoever South, H&H Tractor Works, Ag Solar Solutions. Man, without these guys, the scene that we have going right now probably wouldn't be where it is. So really got to thank them a lot.
Like I said, you got points. That's what you're looking for. I know there's a lot of guys out here wish they had those points right now.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm pretty excited. I feel a lot better going into next week than if I'd end up wrecked out with like 10 to go. So.
Well, congratulations, buddy. I know your mom's a happy camper. So
yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you for broadcasting the race and stuff, and we'll see you Saturday night.
Not a problem, my friend. Take care. Have a safe work week, and we will see you Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
All right. I love talking to him. He's a good guy. Man, I tell you what, I was really impressed with him, how he ran all night up here. Kind of sad that he wasn't able to pull that one off. Him and Cody both. I was rooting for both of those guys. But next up, Tommy. Where you at, son? Talk to me.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing good. And apparently you're doing pretty well yourself.
Yeah, I started the trial thinking, I'm going to be pretty happy if I can claw my way back up to the top 5. And I saw the first car go, and I was like, oh, it's on. We're still in the hunt here. And so I didn't see where everybody ended up, but I saw one car out in front of me, and it was Jason. I was like, oh, I think I just got second. And I did. So that was spectacular. That was a lot of fun. I had a run on Jason coming out of turn 2, and I had my teammate behind me. We tried to take it, and it didn't go anywhere. I was just gonna take my lumps after that, but it all worked out in the end. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, no, like I told Joey earlier, right here when I interviewed him, man, it's all about the points right now. Going for these championships, and when you're in the playoffs, every little point helps. I know I can tell you there's probably about 8 other guys would love to be in your position right now.
Yeah, I thought I had screwed up my entire race because I got caught up in that melee at the end of stage 1 trying to push up for some stage points. And then got lucky with a couple of cars having to pit there at the end of stage 2 and finished 4th in the stage. And I was really just looking for a top 10 finish. But it seems like the more often I hang in the back and wait for the crashes to happen, the more that actually happens. And I don't even have to worry about getting a top 10 because at the end of these races, there are only 6 or 7 cars left on the lead lap now, is what it seems like. So
Yeah, let's see how many we have. Actually, you had 11 cars on a lead lap. That was
Oh.
it.
I mean, yeah, top 11 finish. Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing wrong with that. Who do you want to thank before I let you get out of here, buddy?
Well, I want to thank my partners on my car, Jacksonville Speedway. We're finally going to get our schedule underway this Friday, weather permitting. Hopefully, we can finally get some race again. Turn 200 Productions on Twitch. I want to thank my teammate Brad Saxton and my other teammates who aren't racing here tonight: Matt Williamson, Hunter Leach. Shout out to Real Greenhorn Racing. And want to shout out you as well. Thank you for broadcasting. You do a fantastic job. Always enjoy listening to the races, even when I'm not doing very well. So, and thank you to Robert and everybody in the league. I have a lot of fun racing with these guys all season long, even though I've made most of them mad at some point. And yeah, thank you to H&H Tractor Works as well. I appreciate them coming on board. Appreciate their support.
Well, appreciate your kind words. Checks in the mail.
All right. Yeah, absolutely.
You take care, buddy. Have a safe work week. And you know what? You got points. We'll see you next week, man. Keep digging.
Absolutely. I'll talk to you again next week.
All right. Man of the hour. Unbelievable. Jason, talk to me.
What a race.
I'd say so. You started 13th. You led 7 laps. But towards the end, you worked your way right back up front like a veteran normally does. And there was a lot of guys up here in front really, really battling, and they all thought they were going to be able to win this bad boy. But you came out.
Yeah, I wasn't sure after, I think about 3 pit stops ago. I locked them up entering pit road, got a 40-second hold. Was a lap down. I just happened to catch a lucky caution to get back ahead of the leader before the caution came out. And thanks to Tater there for keeping my head on, because when the 08 split me, I thought I was done, and he told me to hold on, he was coming. And boy, did he ever give me that hell of a shot down the backstretch to get me out where I needed to be.
Yeah, he was, let's see, what was Tater Tot? He was a lap down, but boy, did he come out of nowhere there and give you a heck of a push there towards the end. That was pretty impressive. You might have to send him a dozen roses and a box of chocolates.
Oh no, that's payback for me pushing him to $100 victory earlier this year. So
all right, there you go. There you go. But congratulations, man. What, like I said, what a job you did. Second race of this playoffs, and you come out the winner. You got to be a happy camper.
Yeah, after last week dropping 7 places in the points, I'll take it.
Well, my
Sweep
friend,
stages and win the race. I needed all the points I could get.
well, you definitely cashed in on that for sure. Who do you want to thank tonight before I let you get out of here?
Got to thank the Fat and Nerdy boys, Tater, Garrett, Joe Fogg, Schroeder. We all worked together. Just had to plan the ride and do what we had to do, and we executed. And want to thank you for commentating and Duvendak for running a great league.
Well, I'll tell you what, have to say, that was a fun race, especially towards the end right there. You came out number 1. You got the points, exactly what you need to do to get on to next week's race number 3 of the playoffs. Jason Miz is your winner on race 2 tonight. Maybe he can double down. Jason, you take care. Have a safe week, my friend, and we'll catch you next week.
You too. Thank you, sir.
Jason Miz comes out the winner tonight, race 2 of the playoffs. Thanks, everybody that put up with all the BS in this YouTube chat. Trying to get that all worked out. Anyway, thanks, Brandon, if you're still on here, for helping me out. I appreciate it. You guys take care of yourselves. Everybody out there, be safe. And until next week, I'm out of here. See ya.